Hello and good afternoon, nerds. We're doing a book unhaul. I reached a breaking point. There's too many books on my shelves. They're overflowing. It looks like crap. I need to reorganize a little, and to do that, I need to get rid of some books. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you my shelves, what we're working with, and then I'm gonna go shelf by shelf and I'm just gonna pull things off. I'm not gonna do a sum up at the end. We're gonna do it during the video. This is gonna happen. This is gonna be rough and ready. I'm gonna try not to cut too much. I hate editing. Yeah, let's do this thing. Okay, so first up we got this disaster area. We got my romance, regular, just like contemporary romance. We got some YA romance, then we got more romance, and then we've got the rest of the romance here. As you can see, this is a problem. And then we've got, that's my Bridgertons. And then I have some rollover thrillers, and then I've got thriller mystery, thriller mystery, thriller mystery, thriller mystery, thriller mystery. And then we've got horror and my new skull mug with some more horror, and then thriller mystery there. It's a mess. That is my Stephen King shelf, but you can't tell because it's got stuff in front of it. Let's not talk about this. Graphic novels are behind there. These are all books I don't have room for on my shelves. So that's, and then I've got Stephen King and more spillover. So this actually, this should be horror, but it's currently filled with books I don't have room for in its proper section. So what am I gonna do? Okay. And then we've got sci-fi, my plant, Jesse Jr., sci-fi, fantasy. And then these are all my fantasy mass market paperbacks. Those are all double stacked. Okay, let's go to the next room. As you will see here, this is what Pippin does. He sits on my air purifier and lets the wind flow up his beehole. So it's great. Those are all TBR. That's TBR. That's TBR. That's TBR. So I recently cleaned up my TBR pile on my dresser here and made it like rainbowed. And then those arrived. So, you know, what am I gonna do? This is TBR. So those are all books, and then these are mostly TBR at the top here, although there's a couple I've read. And then here's where we get to my regular general fiction, classics. And then I've got nonfiction, and then my sci-fi shelf was too small, so those are the James S.A. Corey's that I haven't reread yet. They're not going anywhere, but they shouldn't really be there, so that's a problem. And then the last shelf in here, I've got fiction, and fiction. So let's go into my last room. Okay, so that's my October books that I still need to wrap up. That's my romance TBR. Those two green ones on the top are new arrivals. I need to put them somewhere. That's not, my Brandon Sandoz aren't going anywhere. This section is double stacked. There's probably some in the back, and honestly probably some up in the front that could probably go. Then we've got the second shelf down here. This is middle grade and children's. And then if we go over here, this is Terry Pratchett, and then also fantasy paperbacks. And then at the very bottom, more middle grade and children's. Okay, so I don't know how visible this is gonna be, but I will show you the books as I go digging because my kitchen table's in the way. So let's start with this fantasy section here. This should be down here. I'm keeping my TJ Clunes because I still have 2 more of those coming. I'm keeping these because they're really good. The Discovery of Witches series like almost gets unhauled like so many times, so I'm gonna leave it for now. I love these books. Okay. So these books, they're very pretty, and I loved this when I first read it, and then I just was like so not into the whole thing. So if I'm honest with myself, like the part of me that wants to impress people with that I read this kind of wants to keep these, but also I just don't care that much anymore. So I think I'm gonna unhaul them. And when the 3rd book comes out, I will get it from the library. 2 books down. What do we got back here? Those are all new arrivals. That's by Joe Abercrombie. Joe Abercrombie. Joe Abercrombie. Okay, well, there's some books back here that eventually I'm gonna get rid of, like this one. I'm gonna get rid of this series, but I want to reread the first 2 before the 3rd one comes out, but I'm librarying it. So as soon as I reread these, they're going, but not right now. Same with, I've got Holly Black books back here. I don't think I'm gonna keep them once I actually read them, but that's fine for now. Okay, The Secret Garden should stay here. Graveyard Book, Holes. I think all these children's books are already sentimental favorites, so I don't know that I will be getting rid of any of them. So what I am gonna do though, to make more room, is my beat up old Percy Jacksons and the original covers. I'm gonna put these in my closet because I really need space up here, and I don't need these, frankly, they just aren't as pretty as the new ones. So I'm gonna put these in my closet. So we'll put this on this chair for closet. Cause look what I got. Look at these. They're just freaking gorgeous. So that is gonna stay here. Well, I'll reorganize these later. I'm already getting into the organizing. Right now we're unhauling. We're unhauling, Ashley, not organizing. Excuse me while I crawl back here a little bit. Ow. Okay, well, I've got 2 full sets and 2 special editions of the first Harry Potter book up here. I'm still really sad whenever I look at those books because of their author's behavior, and I called those books my favorite story for years and years and years, decades, and now I'm just really sad whenever I look at them. So, because I know some people can read them and enjoy them even while she's being a terrible person, but my enjoyment of those books was always inextricably wrapped up with her. Like, I always like I can't separate them right now, if ever. I'm gonna take some of them and put them in the closet too, but they're too far away, so I think we're done. I knew I wasn't gonna get much off of this shelf because it's pretty new, so we're just gonna leave this, and now we're gonna go, oh, I missed the shelf earlier, so I'll show you that right now, and then we'll unhaul from it. Okay, so this is my fantasy shelf. This is the one we're gonna do next. I didn't think there was much on here that I wanted to unhaul, but I did find some things when I was thinking about it. So let's go. Okay, so what do we got up here? None of this is unhaul worthy. I love all of those. I am gonna take all of these and put them in my closet because I now have, they're over there. I now have the smaller, frankly prettier, floppy paperbacks of all of these. So I will put them up here with my rest of my Brandon Sandersons. But these are just so big and not very pretty. Oh, I was zoomed in, I didn't know that. So that's gonna go up there, so that'll free up some space. But I'm gonna keep all of them because these are first editions. This one isn't, but wait, maybe it is. But so are these. So I wanna keep them, but I like the other covers better, so these will go in the closet. So now, this is one of my favorite books of all time, but I really wasn't a huge fan of this, and like old completionist Ashley would keep this, but I'm not gonna keep it because I didn't enjoy it that much, and it's not pretty. Like, look how pretty this book is. Sorry, my arm. Look how pretty this is. Sorry, Nightblood. Oh, Nightblood. Oh, Nightblood, sorry. Yeah, so this is gorgeous and it's beautiful, and if the second book was as pretty as that, I would keep it, but it's not, so it's leaving. Okay, I'm getting rid of, the book's not here, it's on my table, because I haven't finished it yet, but I already know I'm going to get rid of it. So Shanghai Mortal is going. I'm going to leave it there for now. Nothing else on that shelf. I might get rid of Early Riser in the future, but for now I'll let it stay. All of my Robin Hoods are definitely staying. All of those are staying. I love them. Okay, all of those are staying. What else? Oh, yeah, these. Okay, so this is The Gilded Ones by Navina Forna. I liked this series a whole bunch when I first read this first book, and I was really excited for book 2, which is this one, and the book's over there. So I need to reunite it with its cover. but I just totally lost interest in it, like, after reading this. And it wasn't that it was a bad book. I just, like, I don't need to own them, and I don't need to buy the third one when it comes out, even though the cover's really pretty, but whatever. These are going. Oh, no, I should take Pippin. Pippin, hey, don't chew that. I'm going to put it up here. Okay, bye. I think I'm also going to get rid of the Blood Trials, because I have heard the second book isn't that good, and this is a special edition, and somebody who loves it can have it. I don't really want it anymore if the second book doesn't have a good ending, and this isn't really a book that can stand on its own. So I'm going to keep it for now, though. No, you know what? No, I'm not. Goodbye. I was going to say I'll keep it until I finish. Where'd that go? I just lost the dust jacket. I'll have to find it later. Sorry. Anyway, sorry about the shoddy camera work, but I don't have a real camera. I'm using my phone, and I don't have a tripod that's handheld, so it's shaky. Okay, so all of these, are there any on here? So I would get rid of the mime order, except for 2 reasons. Well, the first reason is that I don't like those editions, but it's signed and it's personalized, so I feel like I have to keep it. Although, and also because it's being rewritten and republished next year, so I'm gonna get the new edition, and I don't need that one. But I think, and then that one is also signed. I haven't read it yet. Yeah, no. Okay, let's move on to the next shelf. Okay, so now let's move on to my shameful area. We're gonna unshame the shame. Venco. I don't know where the cover is. This is going because I gave it a 3. Spoilers. Hey, Pippin, stop. I gave it a 3, and it just isn't worth keeping. So bye-bye, Venco. This is an arc of this book. I'm also going to get rid of it. This needs to be properly shelved because I freaking loved it. Same. Why is it over here? I haven't read this yet. Why is this here? Oh yeah, this is, I haven't finished this. I haven't finished this yet, so that should be not there. I just knocked everything over. I'll keep it for now. Oh, this is, I don't know why this is over here. This should be in my room. Okay, here's one. This book was so wait, no. Yes, I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't need this. It was cute, but I will never read it again. This book is pretty. I wasn't really, like, I still don't know what I rated it. But it was absorbing, and it was well written and interesting, and the cover is beautiful, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay, what's over here? Oh, this, I just DNF'd this, but only for now, because this is the reason. So, I will be coming back to it. What's all this crap? Oh, I still need to read this. This is Lunar Love by Lauren. I took the cover off in preparation of reading it. I never cracked it open, so I still need to read that. Blind Assassin is naked. I don't know where its cover is. Keeping was really good. What's this? Oh, The New Life by Tom Crew. Also don't know where the cover is. This book was okay. It was like more interesting in theory. I read it in April than it was in practice. Like, I feel like somebody could get a good discussion out of this, but and like the story was more interesting, but I didn't really like the characters. I'll keep it for now, but this might go in a future haul because it's just some of these, like, I've kept in the past that I'm unhauling. So time does funny things. What's this? Oh, Translation State, also naked. This was a 5-star book. What am I doing? I still haven't read this. I bought it on release day, and now 11 is out and I haven't even bought it yet. I can't do it, guys. I can't. As soon as I read this, what happened at the end of 9 will be real. This is in the wrong spot. Oh, this is Huge Around the World. This should be over there. Let's do that. What am I doing? Like, what? This isn't what a crazy person does. This is Witch King. Also should be over there. Hey, look at all those graphic novels. The Bluest Eye, that should go somewhere. See, I don't have room for all these, I don't have room. I just don't have room. This is a lovely romance that I have not finished yet. I got halfway through and I bought a hard copy because I got sick of reading the ebook and I haven't finished it. But I really, really liked it. I think I'm going to start over and read it in full. I'm definitely keeping it. Call Down the Hawk, keeping, just don't know where I'm going to put it. I mean, I have a classic shelf and there's room on it, so I'm going to keep The Mysteries of Udolpho. I'm unhauling this. First of all, because it was good, but it was just fine. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of my Margaret Atwood books are for me. But mostly, I bought a different cover, and this is the one that arrived, and this is so ugly. So, goodbye, Penelope ad. What are these doing here? Oh, yeah, I got these down from my shelf, like, in March, because I wanted to reread them. And I never reread them, and they haven't put them back, and now their slots have been filled, so I don't know what to do. Okay. Same thing, I got these out, the next 3 Animorphs books to start my reread up, and I never read them. The Last Hunt goes on my children's shelf. This is, what am I doing? This is an arc I didn't read. I need to read this, so it's staying. Sorry, people who sent me that arc. This is a book my boss wants me to read. I've had it for like 3 years and I haven't read it yet. I should probably get to it. He'll be so happy. Okay. But I can't unhaul that because it's not mine. It's not my book. I haven't read this yet, but I absolutely cannot unhaul it, even if I don't like it, because Annalee Newitz signed the arc, and they said, "Hope you like lava dams." And then this is supposed to be a map. That's why it says Art TK. So they wrote, "This would be awesome map of the Eel River Dam." So I just feel like this is a priceless commodity. Also I heard there's like a moose romance in here or something. Pippin, stop. He's shaking the camera. Stop. So I'm definitely keeping this, but I still need to read it. I'm really bad with arcs. I said that I'm better with physical arcs, but apparently I'm not. Audio arcs I'm really good at though. Keep giving me those audio arcs, publishers. Just don't listen to me. Send me arcs. Okay, this needs to go back on sci-fi. This needs to go back in horror. Unhaul. This was fine, but I won't ever read it again, and I'm not reading the rest of the series. Oh yeah, I'm keeping this one, Death of a Bookseller. This was really fun. Also don't know where the cover is. Yeah, keeping Haunting of Hill House, yes. The Deep, don't know where the cover is. This is going. Goodbye, The Deep. It was fine. It was well written. I enjoyed it while I was reading it. I will never read it again. I will forget about it in a year. Stephen King goes here because it's the Stephen King shelf. I just didn't have room. So we'll make room. Here, you go here. Oh no, it doesn't fit. There's my Pet Cemetery. I don't know what to do with all my Stephen King books. There's too many of them. Okay. This I got like this far into my reread, and I need to finish rereading it so I can move on to the other books and reread them also. Their new series is coming out this summer. It's so exciting. Okay. What do we got here? The Case of the Murderous Dr. Cream, that is going. Don't know where the cover is. I need to, like, where do I put them? My apartment isn't... Pippin, stop. You stop. He just got drool droplets all over these books. Okay. This is going because it wasn't that good. It was a 3-star book, and I'm really not that hard to please with true crime and historical true crime at that, but it just was fine. Bye-bye. Keeping Grady Hendrix. This one I'm torn on, so that means I'm going to keep it for now because I love Katrina Ward and now I own all of her books. So I want to keep the collection together, but in the future, this might be the one that goes because I gave it 3.5 stars and all of her other books I've given 4 or 5. So yeah, we'll see though. And I'm not getting rid of any of my Stephen King books ever, okay? It's a collection. How dare you? Let's move on over here to this shame spot. This cubby of shame. Okay, well, this is the cover, but I don't know where the book is. This is going. I was so disappointed in this. Like, it was fine. And if the sequel comes out, I'll read it, but I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to library it. And I think I'm going to have to do audio because it was really hard to get through this. All my bookmarks are still in these books. I'm like, where'd all my bookmarks go? I'm a dummy. This is staying. This was a really good mystery. Okay. Black Cake is going because it was a good read, but I won't ever read it again. Bye-bye, Black Cake. The Skeleton Key by Erin Kelly. Bye-bye. It was just mostly a really disappointing book. It was 3 stars. I had such a hard time getting through it. I don't know. I think it was like too long or like the writing style. Oh, I forgot I spilled tea or coffee or something on it. Oops. But this is going to go. Oh, Ordinary Monsters is right here. So let's put that back on. Why did I do that? You know what? I do things and I just, later I'm like, why? Oh, this is a 5-star book. It's not going anywhere. I loved this. Also not going anywhere. This needs to be up with its brothers / sisters. But I ran out of room, so. Oh, here's the Merciless Ones. Goodbye. Okay. Oh, Dark Whispers. This can go over there now because I made room. So, okay. This I'm going to keep. Nonfiction about Jane Austen. Like I would ever get rid of that. Light from Uncommon Stars. Great book. Great book. This is an anthology of queer magical romance that I have not read yet. This is Seasonal Fears by Shauna McGuire. I'm going to get rid of this. Yeah, I liked this just fine. It was a fine book. But I'm never going to reread it like I will Middle Game. So this is going to go bye-bye. Bye-bye. I am being ruthless right now. This is brutal. But look at my cubby. Look at my cubby of shame. It's empty. I can move actual books in there. I'm unhauling this. Okay. More books. You guys, this is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. I've never unhauled this many books at one time before. Okay. Let's move over. Let's go to horror. I do not anticipate getting rid of any of these because, like I said, they're my Stephen King collection. I just have to make them the prettiest possible. Don't know how to do that yet. Okay, I haven't read that yet. None of those I want to get rid of. Haven't read Grady Hendrix. Yeah, those are all staying. Let's move over here. So let's look at horror / mystery thriller, and then I'm going to have to raise the tripod or just do it handheld. I don't know. Okay, I should really get rid of these because I don't think I'm going to continue in the series. The Curse of the Pharaohs, Elizabeth Peters, Egyptian archaeologist mysteries. They're fun, but I'm going to keep them. We're definitely keeping the Alewives. I love all of these. No, I'll keep Strangers on a Train for now, but it might go in the future. This was just an okay mystery, but it's part of my Sherlockiana, so we're keeping it. Okay, let's go up. Now we've got mystery thrillers. Okay, so here we go. Dark Corners was just fine, but I really like having them together, so I'm going to leave that for now. I loved The Last Word. I will reread that. I feel like I need to keep The Appeal because all the... Oh, look, here's my book covers. This one is the first one that's going to go. Okay, here we go. How Lucky by Will Leach. This was actually a really good book, but I do not see myself reading it again. And so therefore, I do not need to keep it. Okay. Is that all the books in here? What's it on? What are you on? Oh, there we go. Sorry. Okay. Mystery thrillers. Let's move this. Okay. Now there's someone here that I've been thinking I should probably get rid of. Yeah, let's get rid of Girl Forgotten. I really liked this, but I'm never gonna read it again. The Maid. I want to keep this for now because it's pretty. And I'm allowed to do that if I want. I'm keeping Winter Counts, keeping Razorblade Tears. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of Mrs. Christie. Hold on a second. This just wasn't that good. And I've since read another book about the disappearance of Agatha Christie that was much better, and I owned it also, but it had an ugly cover, so I had to get rid of it because it was ugly. And I will get a new copy someday that is not ugly, but this is an inferior book, and I didn't really like it all that much in the first place. So bye-bye. Okay, let's see. Ooh, hold on, guys. Oh shit, it still doesn't fit. I'll figure it out later. This goes here with its Lindsay Faye brethren. Lindsay Faye, definitely not getting, oh yeah, here we go, Like a Sister. Sorry, bye-bye, good book, but not great. Haven't read that. Oh, there's the cover of Death of Bookseller. I need to get my shit together. Okay, let's push this over now, because now there's room. Oh, look at that, it's beautiful. Okay, what are we looking at up here? Okay, here we go. I kept this book because it was really enjoyable, but I can read it again by audio or something if I really want it. I barely remember anything about it. What are these? Oh, definitely keeping that. That one too. I'm gonna leave my historical stack intact for now. Lunar Love, I think I'm gonna get rid of after I read it, but for now I keep. Those are all my indies. One Last Stop, Delilah Green, Allie Hazelwood, You Again. Okay, all those are staying. I'm gonna have to get a stool to get to the top one, so let me be right back. Okay, so I missed a mystery shelf. So here's my Ton of Frenches, those are staying. I got 2 Nancy Drew books here, the last 2 in the original run that I still have not read from when I was a child, because something in my brain thinks if I never read them, I won't die. These are all my Sherry Thomas Lady Sherlock books. Those are staying. Claudia Gray Jane Austen mysteries. Those are staying. Those are staying. These ones I would get rid of, except they're so pretty. And what's really annoying is this series, there's like 5 more books or maybe more, and they stopped making them in the pretty editions, and now the new editions are ugly, so they will never match these 4. Not that I would buy them anyway, because I'm not that interested in the series after having read these, but I think I'm going to keep them because they're so pretty. But I could, if I was being smart, I would get rid. But I've already gotten rid of a lot of stuff, okay? I've done so good. Okay, what do we got here? I need to read books 2 and 3. I may get rid of this in the future with the other 2. We'll see. Never get rid of that. Ace of Spades, Kill It. Well, maybe this one. I'll keep it for now, but this might go in the future. It hasn't like stayed in my memory as much as I thought it would. Okay, let's go up a step. Oh, boom. Boom, boom, boom. This was fine. I mean, it was fine. By the way, look at that stack. And there's Pippin. Okay. The Change was great. I love The Last Housewife. I love Simone St. James. I love Anthony Horowitz. I could probably get rid of The Dry. Yeah, you know what? I am. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of The Dry. This is a damaged copy anyway, but I don't own any of her other books besides that arc that I'm getting rid of. I read all of them, but I don't own any except for the one that I gave 5 stars, which I'm obviously keeping, which is The Lost Man. But I don't need to keep this. Freeing. Okay, what do we got? Oh, okay, this is where it's difficult. I need to get rid of some of these, but I don't want to. I would get rid of the proposal, but it's signed. Maybe I'll just put it in the back. And maybe I'll put this in my closet. I'll get it later because it's not a book. It's a choose your own adventure romance that Jessie got me, and it's hilarious. Okay, let's move on to sci-fi. Okay, this shelf needs organizing. Nothing looks good to me on this shelf. Like aesthetically, I mean, not like I don't like any of these books. These should all be in my unread, but I don't have room in there anymore. I need to get these other 2 books. This is the 3rd book. I need the first 2. Why do I still have this? Is it? Oh, it is. It's signed. I can't get rid of it. It's signed. Have I read that? Why do I have this? I don't think I've read it. I'm gonna keep it. Why did I do that for? This is book 1. It should be here. And this should be over here. Whatever. Oh, there's translation state. I need to put the book back inside of it. If you'll notice, I have these copies of this series, and then I have, where'd they go? These copies. I have a problem. Okay, then I've got all my Brando Sandos and Andy Weir and Ada Palmer, who's a genius. I don't know. Could this one go? No, I'm going to keep it. Also, this one should go, but it's signed. So, and when I say it's signed, I mean like to me. It's personalized because I meet authors at the book fair every year, the Tucson Festival of Books, and they sign it to me. So I feel like, I guess if I run out of room up here, I can just move this to my closet. But for now, I guess it'll stay. Oops, Baby Yoda. Jessie made me that. Okay, what do we got? Definitely not getting rid of these. There's my Enterprise. This is actually a cake topper from my 30th birthday. I'm not 30 anymore. Okay, that was a long time ago. Keeping. Animorphs hardcovers, Becky Chambers. I love this book. My Gideon books. Katie Martine, Hunger Games, and then my Scalzies, which are hidden behind Jessie Jr. That's Jessie Jr. I keep having to trim her and hide her leaves up here so Pippin doesn't eat them. This is the saddest looking aloe vera plant in existence. Okay, what do we got? I already know I'm not going to get rid of anything on this shelf. New Murderbot book. I need to read this. When am I going to read it? This is the empty cover for this book, which I don't know where it is. Those are my Vonnegut's. Nope. Well, do I want to keep that cover? I'll keep it for now, but I want to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of the Jane Austen project. Hold on. Will you guys look at this idiot? What are you doing? Are you on my pants? Are you stuck on my pants because you were being a jerk? And now you're stuck? Huh? What do you have to say for yourself? Oh, okay. Is there a hole in my pants now? Okay, hold on. I'm going to get this. Okay. Oh, you know what I can do? Where did it go? Oh, look at this. Ah, and then I go together. Okay. Those all, well, actually, I want to get rid of those Asimovs. Hold on. Okay, I'm really going to have to fix all these shelves. These books, I read this first one, and it was okay. There's not a single lady to be found in it, and it was weird, but I do want to continue with the series, but I don't need these. I just killed the Enterprise. These are ugly, and there's prettier versions now, so bye-bye. Hold on, I gotta put the Enterprise back together. Well, I'll just put it back together later. We don't need that. I really want a different version of this book, but I'm definitely keeping it because it's amazing. Okay, stool out of the way. I'm gonna get my tripod. Okay, I'm in the sun. We're just gonna have to deal with it. This is gonna be a project because I have to look behind all these books. Oh, it's Clifford C-Mac. He should go with the other Clifford C-Macs. I have all these Clifford C-Mac books that he needs to be together. Bye. Clifford C-Mac. No, but I like that. I like all the black books together, so we'll keep that. Dirt Gently, Crichton. Oh, Clifford C-Mac. What do we got back here? Oh yeah, we got all my ugly as hell for Kosugan books. there's nothing back there. There's more room to double stack. That's exciting. Orson Scott Card. I just can't get rid of the 4-ender books though. I can't get rid of them. They're too much part of me. And those are all my Star Wars Extended Universe books. We're gonna keep those, but let's pull this out to fill the black book hole. And then this will go up here where it belongs. Outbound Flight by Timothy Zahn. Do I need to keep this? Ooh, it smells good. Yeah, I do need to keep this. This is where they discover Thrawn's species. Yeah, gotta keep that. I mean, like, this was a terrible book, but I gotta keep it because it's Michael Crichton and I have a collection of old shitty Michael Crichton paperbacks. Okay. Where's my Doomsday book? Oh, it's right here. Can I do this? Yay! So that still works because it's still got the black. But then they're next to each other because they're friends. Okay. I have owned this for so long. It is a sci-fi classic and I've never read it. I really need to read this. Okay, so this one, I've got all my Scalzi books. I've got Fantastic Voyage. I want different versions of these, by the way. I want like floppy paperbacks. I don't know if they make those. I need to look into that because I don't like mass market paperbacks anymore. Okay, those are all my Star Wars. Ooh, and Star Trek. I got Star Trek books down there also. And, oh, a random Poole Anderson. I was wondering where that was. Ah! I'm a mess. Oh, Jane Austen Project. This, by the way, I pulled it out to unhaul it and I forgot that I did that. But I liked this and it was a good time and I would recommend reading it, but I don't need to own it because it wasn't that good. But it's basically about some time traveling scholars who go back in time to try to find out stuff about Jane Austen, like what really killed her, and also to steal her letters that she had her sister burn after she died. Okay, moving on. So I don't like this edition of War for the Oaks, but I don't own any other edition for now. So the next time I see it in a used bookstore, I'll buy it. But I'm gonna keep it. This is such a, I mean, it doesn't fit with anything. It's like all square. Plus, it's just not good looking. Those are all my Jim Butcher books, all my Tolkien books. These books I do not need to own. If I'm going to read them, I'm going to do it by audio. I got through this one, but it took me 6 months. And this one I had to do by audio because I could not pay attention to it in this format for some reason. So I don't know, I'm losing interest in this, but if I ever come back to it, it's going to be by audio. And also there's prettier books that are in trade paperback format now. And I don't need these. Oh, now I can put Republic of Thieves with Lies of Locke Lamora. Wait, I don't have number 2. Why don't I have number 2? I need number 2. Warbreaker, I need a better edition of this, but until I can get it, I'm keeping this. But similarly, I'm getting rid of Elantris because I just bought the 10th anniversary edition in a big floppy paperback. Although this is pretty floppy for a mass market, I don't need 2 copies of this book. Oh, there's my Game of Thrones book. Wait, why is the Eyes of the Dragon here? I don't need that anymore. I have a good version. Okay, what do I got? What do I have? Edith Hamilton Mythology. Do I need that? Robin McKinley, Shauna McGuire, Dragon. I need to read the Dragon Memories of Pern by Anna McCaffrey. I've owned them for so long. Okay, I don't need this anymore, and I don't need this. And I'm gonna move this. I have a CJ Chera collection in my closet because I went one day and I got like, I just cleaned Bookman's out of CJ Chera books, and so this should go with the others. But I don't need this. I don't need this, even though it's cool and I kind of like it. I have a first edition now, a hardcover, so I don't need this. I'm trying to stop being a hoarder of books. This was fine, but I'm never going to read it again. What do we got? Should I keep the Jim C. Hines books? I think I'm going to for now, but I don't know. I'm going to get rid of Enchantment. Bye-bye. I have to keep the Terry Goodkind books. I have such a love-hate relationship with that series, but I have to keep them. I don't know why, but I do. Okay. I do want different versions of these, but I don't have them. But I do like the way the spines look, even though I don't let them read these again, like the mass markets, but I like the way the spines. Wait, what's below George? Oh, my Redwall books and Juliette Marillier, which I haven't read yet, so we're keeping. Just real quick, I gotta show you something. Nice book, asshole. Midnight Riot. I need to read this because somebody gave it to me as a present and I haven't read it yet. It's like the only one I haven't read from Cannonball Read Gift Exchange. I now own 2 copies of this. Do I need to keep this? Yes, I do. I need to keep this. Look at Crowley. Those are all my, okay, and all my Neil Gaiman books are staying. Although, if I find these versions of this, I might swap it out just to have them all match because I have all his books that they have in this. That's that layer. So let's move on to the bottom layer. Scary. There's my Diana Wynne Jones paperbacks. Oh, here we go. These are gone. They have just re-released new editions of these in trade paperback, and they have updated the covers to be prettier. And this is so hard to read. Like, I don't want these. Bye. Those are the Diana Gabaldon books. Where's my first one? Okay, Wheel of Time. I'm gonna keep it for now. I already got rid of the slog, like book 6. Do I have 6? No. I got rid of 6 through 11, but I don't know. Oh, there's space back there. There's lots of room for stacking. When I unloaded all my Terry Pratchett books, I kept these 3 in mass market just because I love them. Oh, those are all my ugly Alana Andrews books back there. We're gonna, you know what? No. 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 Well, I'm going to keep this one. These 2 are going. They're so ugly. And I've pre-ordered the new editions that are coming next year. So I don't need these. This one doesn't have a pre-order yet, but I don't want to keep the 3rd one. I don't need it. There has been no news yet on whether they are doing new editions of these, so I'm going to keep these for now. I'm going to get rid of Kate Daniels, though. So, bye-bye, Kate Daniels. I had a good time with you, but I'm not going to reread these. Boom. Boom. And I love this series, so I'm never getting rid of it. Yeah, so now I've got room for more of these, which I need because there's more coming. So I'm going to have to rethink things because now I've got so much room down here. This is a project for another day, though. This is a project for another day. We did it! We did it! Okay, now the other room and then we're done. How long is this video? Okay, lighting in here is much better. This is my fiction shelf. Let's start at the bottom. Crazy Rich Asians. This is such a good book cover, but I will never read this again, and I will watch the movie instead of reading this. So I think I need to be realistic and just get rid of it. I haven't read that yet, so I don't want to get rid of it. I was really into Edward Rutherford when I was in high school. all these like country saga books. But I don't even own, this is a 2-parter and I don't even own the second one. Why have I kept this all these years? It's heavy. Bye-bye. Okay, all those are staying. Sherman Alexie, Bridget Jones, Life of Pi, Fight Club. I don't need Will Grayson, Will Grayson. It wasn't that good. Definitely keeping those. Brienne, I need my book back. Hope she still has it. Shit. Should I get rid of Skippy Dies? I feel like it's been long enough. Guys, I don't think I'm ever going to read this book. I bought this when it was new, when it was published, which was in... It still smells new. I think I have to keep this one, guys. 2010. It's just... No, I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to be realistic and I'm going to get rid of this. Hey, that's an old bookmark. This hurts me. Okay, la 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 la. Woo! I need to dust in here. Ugh. Sourdough, Lovely Bones, definitely keeping Lovely Bones. I really liked Opal and Nev, so I want to keep that. Oh, I gotta move you. I really liked Opal and Nev, so I'm gonna keep it for now. S's goes here. Always keep the 13th Tale. That's my Taylor Jenkins Reid collection. I like that one. I want to keep that. Anxious People always keep. Okay, here's one. I really liked this and I gave it 5 stars, but I don't know why I still have it because I don't think I'll ever read it again. Is this bad if I get rid of this? I really don't think I'll ever read it again, so I think I'm going to have to give it away and it can go, somebody else can read it. Okay, I either need to read this year or get rid of it because I've owned this. I think this is now that I've read The Blind Assassin, which I need to put back on this shelf. Where is the book jacket? This is now my oldest owned book. I think this was published in, oh my God, hardcover books were only $23.99 when I bought this. February 27, 2007. February 2007, I bought this and I have not read it. Okay, that's that shelf. What do you got? What do you got? Oh, you can chew that up. It's a receipt. It's fine. Lily's chewing up a receipt. Okay, let's move over here. Okay, In a Sunburned Country. I bought this book, Essentials of Screenwriting, back when I thought I was going to write movies and TV. That's not going to happen. I think it's time for me to get rid of this. Girl Named Zippy. Funny, but I'm never going to read it again. I'm finding so many old bookmarks. This was one of the first books I bought after graduating college. I think that's all we need to say. Next shelf. Next shelf. Okay, that's a TV theory, but I need to read this. I need to read this because it looks amazing. Sarah Vowell books, Columbine, True Crime. Look at this beauty. Look at it. It's a script of the movie with like annotations and an introduction. I love this movie so much. Yeah, all these are keepers. These are all keepers. Let's move to the next shelf. I'm gonna get rid of this. It was a good read. I don't need it. Okay, nothing on there. Let's move up. Oh, there's The Blind Assassin. I'm gonna put this over here. Oh, and here's Black Cake and Case of Murderous Dr. Cream and Devil House. What's this? Oh, it's the built-in author letter for a book that I already sold. Oops. Oops. Okay. I don't think I need to touch my classics collection at all. I I think that I want to keep everything that's still there because I kept all the classics I liked in the first place. And I know it's my torso talking to you, but at least you get the joy of this Hank Green Pizza Miss t-shirt. Classics more again. So these are all my Penguin Classics. You see, I can just stack them. I need to find a place to put, oops. Oh, there's the New Life. Where are all your dust jackets, Ashley? They're on your other bookshelves. I just bought this. I need glue because it came damaged. But I got it on outlet prices anyway. I think I paid $6 for this gorgeous edition of Dracula. Yeah. So it's a steal. But I don't know where to put it because it's so big. It doesn't fit with the rest of my classics. But anyway, yeah, I'm not touching any of these. So let's just leave that alone. Okay, and then the next one up here, see if you guys can, oh, I have to go get my stool. This is a great view. Let's see here. I really don't like this edition of this book, but I'm going to keep it for now. Yeah, I have to keep all of these on this just regular fiction shelf. So now let's go to these top ones. I'll bring them down if oh, and I think there's only one on here. Here we go. The Fortunes of Jaded Women. I liked this. I gave it 4 stars, but I'm not going to read it again. And that's it. So let me now stack all these up for you to see. This is going to be a project because there's so many of them. Okay, I forgot one thing. My pile of October books, which some of them were over there, but a lot of them are over here. And there are a couple, no, like 3 or 4 that I want to get rid of. I haven't, so this is spoilers, just so you know, for my, if I ever do my October TBR, like, did I get my predictions right for my ratings video? So there's several in here that I do want to tell you about those. So first is Wishful Thinking. I'm getting rid of this one. I gave it 2 stars. I was extremely disappointed in this book. I don't need to keep this. Most of the stories were 2 to 3 stars, so I don't need it. I am on the fence about keeping this one. I gave it 4 stars, but it was not my favorite of her books, and I don't think I'll ever reread it, but I'm going to keep it for now. I DNF'd the shit out of this book. I got like 60 pages in or something. He just deliberately knocked that off the windowsill. Hey, how about we don't do that? Do you want to say hi to everyone? How about we be good? Can we be good? Can we use our powers of cuteness and soot spriteness? Are we a little soot sprite? Can we be good? Can you be good? Okay, bye. I DNF'd this. I hated it. I probably would have ended up giving it 1 star if I would have finished it. So, goodbye. That one is 5 stars. That one I'll keep. Okay. And then this one. So I liked this book. I don't think I'll ever reread it though. It just didn't, like, it was a good time. I gave it 4 stars, but I don't think I will ever read it again. And somebody else who freaking loves this book will want it because of the specialness. So I'm not going to put those in the stack though, because I still do want to do this video. So I'm going to just leave them for now the way that they are. And I'll have to get some of those books out of the stack now that I think about it, from October. Okay, but now let me show you because it's intense. Okay, I hear you. Pippin wants food. So here we go. This is what I'm getting rid of. I haven't counted them yet. I will count them in a second and I will pop the number up in the corner here. But these are all the books I'm getting rid of. I feel good about this. This feels productive. I'm, what's the phrase? Jetsoning the chaff, flotsoming, whatever. There's a saying. I don't remember what it is right now. But I'm getting rid of the whatever that makes the boat go. Like, I don't need it. Okay, you get what I'm saying. So these are going. So I'm going to put probably most of these up on my Pinko books. Pippin, What are you doing? Get off the counter. Okay, so I'm probably gonna put most of these up on my Pango Books storefront. So I'll link it down below. If you guys want any of these books, they're gonna be there. Some of them I'm going to keep for like a little bit for video purposes, like for end of the year stuff and that kind of thing. But otherwise, they're gone. And the ones that I don't sell in Pango within 6 months, they go to Bookman's. So this feels really productive. This feels like I am getting rid of things that I don't need anymore, books that I'm just holding on to for no reason at all, that are just taking up space, and I need space. It is premium. So yeah, this has been probably my most successful book on haul ever. Maybe the only other time I did this well was when I was moving into this apartment. I got rid of a bunch of stuff. But I think this was more. I think I got rid of more here. I'm proud of myself. So I don't know. I don't know how to end this video. I'm very tired and I'm thirsty and my voice hurts. But I have to go finish doing laundry, and then probably tomorrow I will reorganize my bookshelves a little bit. Gotta rethink some things. Hope you guys have a good afternoon. If you made it this far, leave me a boat emoji for that metaphor that I couldn't think about or remember what, jettisoning? That's the word I was looking for. It's jettisoning the something. It's gonna drive me crazy. Anyway, leave me a boat, and I will see you guys later. And please like, comment, subscribe. Please let me know if you have any thoughts and feelings about any of these books that I just unhauled, and I will see you guys later. Farewell.